Welcome to miniOrange. In this video, we are going to configure single sign-on into the Shopify Store using Okta as an identity provider. We will also perform SCIM provisioning and deprovisioning between Okta and Shopify. First, we are going to configure Shopify as a service provider in Okta. Log in to Okta Developer Console using the link shown on screen. Now navigate to Application section. Click on Create App Integration. Choose SAML 2.0. Click on Next. Add appropriate app name, then click Next. For SAML configuration, you need to get the entity ID and ACS URL from Shopify Single Sign-On application. Go to Apps section of Shopify Store and access Single Sign-On SSO login application. Click on Setup IDP button. You will be redirected to Shopify SSO application dashboard. Go to Add Identity Provider. Now click on Click Here to get miniOrange metadata. For SP-initiated single sign-on, select Show Metadata Details. Copy ACS URL. Paste it in the Single Sign-On URL section in Okta. Now copy Entity ID from miniOrange. Paste it in Audience URL section in Okta. Click on Next. Select Okta configuration type and click on Finish. Now we will configure Okta as identity provider in Shopify. Now, navigate to Sign On tab in Okta. Scroll down and click on Identity Provider Metadata. Copy the XML file link. Navigate back to Shopify Single Sign-On application dashboard, and then click on Add Identity Provider. Select SAML. Now click on Import IDP Metadata. Provide an IDP name and paste the copied URL. Click on Import. Now click on Save button. Click on Test Connection under Select option. On entering valid Okta credentials, you'll see a successful test connection window. Now we will enable SCIM provisioning and deprovisioning in Shopify. Navigate to Apps section in Shopify, and click on SCIM Provisioning Deprovisioning application. Now enable New Customer Creation and SCIM Provisioning option. Scroll down and click on Save button. Select Okta SSO application to enable SCIM provisioning in it. Under the App Settings, click on Edit, and check Enable SCIM Provisioning application. Click on Save. Now navigate to Provisioning tab. Click on Edit. Enter the URL shown on the screen, in the SCIM connector base URL section in Okta. Type email in the unique identifier field. Check Import New Users, Push New Users, and Push Profile Updates options in supported provisioning actions, and select the authentication mode as HTTP header. Now copy the authorization header from SCIM Provisioning Deprovisioning application from Shopify, and paste it in the Authorization Bearer Token section in Okta. Now click on Test Connector Configuration window. If your configuration is correct, you will be able to see a successful test connection window. Click on Save. Navigate to the Assignment tab from Okta. Click on Assign. Select Assign to People. Select the user from the pop-up. Click on Done. Now we will check if the user is provisioned or not in Shopify. Go back to Shopify Admin Dashboard and navigate to Customers section. You can see that the user assigned in Okta is successfully created in Shopify. Click on the provisioned user to see more details. You can see that currently the tag assigned to the customer is active. Let's see how Okta Single Sign-On solution works on Shopify Store. Now you can see the Login with Okta button is activated on your Shopify Store. Click on Sign In with Okta button, you will be redirected to Okta Login page. Now log in with your existing account credentials. You have successfully logged into Shopify Store using Okta. Now we will see how deprovisioning works between Okta and Shopify. For this, we will delete the assigned user in Okta. Go back to Shopify Customer section for the same user, and then refresh the page. You can see that the tag has been changed to inactive automatically. Let's try to perform single sign-on to the Shopify Store once again. Click on Sign In with Okta button, you will be redirected to Okta Login page. Now try to log in with your existing account credentials. You will not be able to log in to the Okta account, as the user is not assigned in the application. Thank you for watching this video. For more information, drop us a query at shopifysupport@theratesecurify.com.